How you doing to my beautiful people out there in the social media world, social media land? Uh, Thank you guys. Thanks so much for the support of a Project Solution 2, guys. A Project Solution 2 is doing bigger and greater and immaculate things as far as the transformation of renewed minds. So, guys, like I said, keep your mind on the higher things, greater expectation. Elevate your thoughts, elevate your mind as far as your purpose. That's what I challenge. The key word today and the lesson learned today is elevate. That's our subject matter today, elevate. Levels of elevation, guys. When we start transforming our minds where we think, you'll be surprised how powerful a thought is. Like the saying goes, the famous quote of a mind is a terrible thing to waste. We need to understand that at the end of the day, your mind is so powerful. I mean, you don't have to even speak, or say a certain thing. Just having it in your mind, having a made up mind is the most powerful thing you can have. Because I learned this from a lot of mentors, a lot of coaches, a lot of different people that's out there in social media land. That's even out there on the service on their networking thing, and they all have something in common as far as your thoughts create your reality. Your thoughts manifest things. So be careful about what you're looking at, what you're watching, and what you're saying. Because we realize when you think about something, as a man thinking in his heart, and so is he. When you think about something, automatically you begin to speak it, and it materializes. So we have to be careful. Like a lot of times we got used to the normal sayings and tradition, quote unquote tradition, as we say, oh, my back is killing me, my leg is killing me, my neck is killing me. If you keep saying that for so long, then that's what's going to kill you. So we wonder why we have so many health challenges and different things that's going on in our bodies and so many different ailments because of what we're choosing, guys, to give our energies to. We must realize and understand that this is important because what we give our energy and power to is what we create into our reality. So we must remember, guys, to guard what we're saying and what we're doing because at the end of the day, we never know, what things transpire from these and what could the impact that it could have on individuals or people. So we must understand and realize, guys, that people are watching us, so we are an example of what happens in society. So what we say and what we do means a whole lot. So elevate your thoughts so that way it's room for improvement to elevate and to bring more blessings into your life, should I say? Because the more you elevate, the higher you go up. The more the manifestation reveals itself. But what we must realize is that when you operate on a low frequency, and you operating, from a negative standpoint of things, then that's what you're going to manifest and materialize into your life. So we must realize to always elevate ourselves on purpose because elevate. Ooh, y'all, we got so many people just calling in from a Project Solution 2, guys, until it's like just like unbelievable. I'm like, people just calling from state to state, city to city. We even got people, overseas on a global level that's reaching out to us, guys. And like I said, Project Solution 2. I tell people, if you're not a part of the solution, then you're part of the problem. Don't be a problem because we have most people saying, well, I moved away from this neighborhood because it's bad and I'm so tired. But at the end of the day, have you ever thought that you could be a problem to the situation? And like I said, because we all have nieces, brothers and sisters or whoever, and we all have to be very careful about the kind of energy that we plant, the kind of seeds that we plant as far as what we're putting out, because it's called laws of attraction, guys. Whatever you put out is what you attract back in your life. So remember this, understand and know, and think before you, even ponder on a certain thought, because that's key. Because we have control at some point of our thoughts. A lot of people say, well, we don't have control. A lot of times it comes in and out of our mind. In certain circumstances, we may not, but for most part, when that presents itself, we have a choice to accept it or reject it. So if you accept it, then you take full responsibility and accountability for your own actions. So guys, let's continue to keep spreading the buzz and spreading the news like wildfire. Special shout outs to my Midwest Professional Empire LLC family, and Social Change with Project I Am, and with all the other sponsors and all the other beautiful people that came out and gave their time and efforts on the west side of Chicago. Guys, we did a phenomenal job. Project Solution 2 as well was one of the sponsors. We actually took the time out to do a tour, pop up tour across the whole west side of Chicago. Whereas we did like 5 locations, guys. You hear that? 5 locations, guys. And I said, "Oh Lord," I said, we can make it through this. But the thing about it is that when you set something up for people to be able to have access to free, just getting a sandwich, just getting some, just a thirsty quench, guys, to be able to have them to breathe the essentials of life, guys, is everything. Because a person just getting a bottle of water is more everything than just even getting clothes or material things. Because you have to be able to have water to survive, guys. It's like your body needs rest, exercise. So we had, get back to what I was saying, we had a phenomenal turnout, guys. When I say it was so many people that were just so inspired by what we were doing, that they was like, God, you guys are truly going to be blessed for this, because this is something that's great. Because we had everything from bottles of water, sandwiches, diapers, wipes. We had clothes. We had some of everything, guys. And like I said, it's not just about proving a point to get on social media to say, oh, hey, look at what we're doing. But at the end of the day, guys, because and I'm not against protests, I'm not against marches. I love what we're doing. I believe in justice. I believe in our people being liberated. I believe in the great words of the Marcus Garvey, Messiah, and all the great ones, all our great ancestors that fought for these different things for us. But let's not get it twisted, guys. Let's understand and know that violence is not the answer. I'm talking to everybody, whether you white, black, purple, pink. Violence is the reason why a lot of people are constantly down on this planet, because of violence. And we here at the Project Solution is not just started out as a movement, because we are the movement as far as decreasing the violence. We believe in saying stop the violence. But at the end, what is our solution? So a Project Solution 2 solution is therapy, guys, of the mind. A mind is a terrible thing. Everything goes back to transforming your mind, transforming your thoughts, and keeping your mind on the higher things, because it's so easy to get distracted. But that turnout was great, guys. Like I said, it was awesome. We had a lot of people, on live, just, on social media, just giving their testimonies, just saying how, this is true peace and unity. This is the true solution to everything. We may not have one of the best solutions, but we do have a solution. So you have a solution too as well. So if you have a solution, don't be afraid to contact us at a project solution, the numeric 2, at gmail.com. That's a project solution 2 at gmail.com. Also, we also have a Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram. Check us out, guys, because like I said, a Project Solution 2, is growing so fast that we are expanding to other cities and other states, guys. And like I said, and you don't want to miss this train. You want to get on board this train on time, or else the train will leave you stranded at the station, guys. So we must understand and know that this is a season of purpose and elevating on purpose. So when you continue to elevate on purpose, then everything else in this entire universe, in this world, has to come subject to you. It wouldn't be nothing that God wouldn't give you when He wouldn't bless with you. Because first of all, when the favor is on your life, nobody can take it from you. When the blessing is on you, you can't even wash it off. So we got to understand, guys, just keep on moving forward and continue to move forward. Because is this thing going to happen overnight? No. If we get involved with more organizations like the Midwest Professional Empire, Social Change, special shout out to Todd McClure. You're doing a tremendous job, guys. Keep doing what you're doing, because we're sparking a big buzz. We're sparking a forest fire where other people want to come on board, guys, and get involved. So if you're not a part of the solution, once again, like I'm saying, and I'm saying it again, you're a part of the problem. So don't create a problem, but be a solution. Don't complain. If you see something that needs to be changed, see something that we can do better, get involved. You're family too. Get involved, guys. Get it done. Let's get it done. And let's get out here. I'm so excited, like I said, because I know you guys haven't been seeing from me, and I've been on and off on the network. But stay tuned for more On the Real productions as well. I'm emphasizing that for a reason, guys. Stay tuned for more On the Real productions, making big moves. And like I said, I'm just excited for all our people in the neighborhood, the community that's getting involved. Guys, it starts with your community. Charity begins at home. Stop trying to go on a nationwide scale. There's nothing wrong with that. Stop trying to go on the international scale. What did most people like Nelson Mandela, all the greats, all of Martin Luther King, what do they all have in common with us? They were all local guys. So charity begins at home. They took care of their business. They took care of their home front. So when you take care of your home, everything else takes care of you, and your business takes care of you. But most of all, first of all, keeping God first and foremost in your life is everything. Seek ye first the kingdom, and all these other things will be added in your life. As long as you ushering God into your presence, which is God within yourself, because we are gods, little g gods and the earth gods. Understand that we were made after his what? Image and likeness. So which means that we take on qualities and characteristics and traits of God, because we're God in the flesh. So what we got to understand is that God exists within us. Not saying that we're God, but we are gods. So understand, guys, that we have the power to manifest whatever in this world. And how did God create? By speaking a word. Of course, it was a thought that produced into a word, because something has to come in your mind before it produces. So what we got to understand is that a manifestation is strong, and then it can be strong in a lot of negative aspects. We're not going to get into the negative aspects, but you are responsible for making a decision on whether you're going to accept that thought or not. So guys, keep doing what we're doing. Be ye transformed, be ye not conformed to this world. I always use that as one of our quotes. It's one of the even spiritual from the Bible. But be ye transformed by the renewing of your minds, guys. So our theme, once again, in the Project Solution 2, brought to you by Project Solution 2, guys, is transformation or transforming renewed minds. So guys, let's just keep continuing to do what we're doing and moving forward. And if we're not a part of the solution, then we're part of the problem. Like I said, I love you guys. Like I said, shout out to the family again. Let's keep on keeping these tours going across the city, guys. Let's keep continuing to give. Love and give. Unity is the key. Loving and giving, guys, is the main solution. Really is the solution to everything that's going on in this world. And that way we can decrease a lot of this violence. Is they going to put an end to a lot of things? No, it's not. It's going to take unity and love to put an end to a lot of this mess, guys, in the world. Believe it or not, love is the strongest element in the entire world and the entire universe. Is love. So remember, hey, to love. And the greatest thing, is for us to love. And then we expect to, actually reciprocate love in return. So guys, let's continue to just to spread love and do what we do. But I can run my mouth on and on forever and ever. And I thank God, guys, for my wonderful team that God has blessed me with. You guys know who I'm talking about. Thank God for my lovely assistant. Giving out shouts to my lovely assistant Larry. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great things. To the whole team, Andy, guys, all, I love you. Like I said, we are destined for greater things. So let's continue to give. It's better to give than it is to receive, guys, because the more you give, you're only going to get it back. So do yourself a favor and stop hoarding so much stuff in your house and get rid of things you don't need. I'm constantly getting rid of things I don't need because it holds energy, guys. And be careful about who you let into your house, because each person brings 2,000 to 3,000 legions, and if they bring one more person, then they bring in more legions. So guys, be careful about the company that you keep, because if you keep hanging around a certain group of people for so long, and that's what you're going to manifest in your life, because you have created this reality, and then you're constantly thinking on the wrong things. Going back to a mind is a terrible thing to waste, guys. So, but without further ado, I'm going to give y'all guys some golden knowledge, some golden nuggets that you guys have been patiently sitting waiting on. And here you go, guys. I'm going to give it to you. You ready? Okay. We're all born with the greatest treasures we'll ever have in life. One of those treasures is your mind. Another is your heart. Susan Abuhala, Mornings in Jenin. If we go down the rabbit hole of our unconsciousness and try to unravel the knotty points of our life story, we may encounter a bunch of hidden necessities or emotional stowaways. Forgotten details in the windmill of our mind may daintily reveal where things might have gone wrong. I Wonder What Went Wrong by Eric Pevernaghi, excuse me. It is not our right to punish one for thinking as he does, no matter how much we disagree. Oliver Bowden, Assassin's Creed, The Secret Crusade. It often seemed to her that she thought too much about herself. You could have made her blush any day of the year by telling her she was selfish. She was always planning out her own development, desiring her own perfection, observing her own progress. Her nature had for her own imagination a certain garden-like quality, a suggestion of perfume and murmuring boughs, of shady borders and of lengthening vistas, which made her feel that introspection was after all an exercise in the open air, and that a visit to the recesses of one's mind, going back to the mind, guys, was harmless when one returned from it with a lap full of roses. Henry James, The Portrait of a Lady. Seemingly minor yet persistent things penetrate the mind over time, making it difficult to ever realize the impact. Hence, though quite unfortunate, The most dangerous forms of corruption are those that are subtle and below the radar. Pay attention, guys, to the conspiracy. Chris, Jamie, Salome, every inch and every mile. Lastly but not least, my mind, guys, going back to your mind, my mind may be sober, but my confidence is high. Keep going back to elevating your mind on the higher things, guys. Remember that elevation produces. Remember, elevate on purpose. And that means you are elevating on purpose, but you're elevating on your purpose for real in life. That's by Habib Akandi. So, guys, do yourself a favor, keep doing what we're doing. More from a Project Solution 2. Stay tuned for more on the real productions, guys. We got big and great things in store, y'all. Like in a famous quote of the rapper T.I., big things popping, y'all, and little things stopping. So don't be the little things that stop, but be the big things popping, guys. Be the big things popping. Big things popping and little things stopping, y'all. I'm just so excited. So like I said, let's just keep doing what we're doing. Stay tuned for more of a Project Solution 2. Get involved. You're not a part of the solution. You're part of the problem, guys. Just stay tuned for more Project Solution 2 on our Project Solution 2 page. Tune in to our Project Solution 2 platforms, our Project Solution 2 YouTube channel, guys. Until then, y'all, just keep your head up, stay focused. Remember, we're here, a Project Solution 2 specialized.